Hi everybody, we're in Camino. I finished the traditional Camino Frances, so we didn't stop at Santiago, we carried on to Finisterre and we got there today. It's taken us 39 days of walking, over 750 miles. I'll add it up later, but that's how many it is. But I wanted to jump on and talk to you about why we're fundraising, and really it's wrapped up in why I've come on the Camino, or what I hope to get out of it. So mental health has been a factor in my life for all of it. Soon after I was born, my mum had what they used to call in those days a nervous breakdown. I think that was her second one. She had another one when my brother was born. The next one I remember was when I was 7 or 8, and after I was 9 I became a young carer for her. As my parents split up, me and my brother became young carers, and for my mum being ill with her mental health, she had various diagnoses over the years, finally arriving on bipolar, but she was always ashamed of her mental health, hid from it, lied about it. And especially when she was approaching a crisis, she'd pretend everything was okay, and it was proper confusing to be a child and watching your parent kind of descend into mania, really, and not understand what's going on. And that lying about it, I'm better now, I'm never going to be ill again, and not taking care of her mental health, plagued her for all of her life. Until in her 60s, maybe, within the last 10 years, she found a consultant that was able to convince her that she had an illness that was not her fault, and that with medication and with therapy and talking about it, she could build relationships with people. Now you've got to understand, she didn't have much of a relationship with me at this point. We'd become, I suppose, estranged. It was very difficult to spend time with her because you just didn't know who you were going to get. Whether you're going to get a caring mum or someone in the grips of mania. I couldn't let her see the children because I didn't want them to see what I'd seen. But eventually she got the right therapy, she got some help, and we were able to talk about it and reach a kind of peaceful understanding. She'd try and keep on her meds, we'd see more of each other. Sadly, she didn't live much longer after that. Years of medication, alcoholism, took its toll, and she had heart failure. And I was just getting to a place where we could have a relationship. So you can see it's still really painful to talk about, think about, carry around the damage, the anger, the frustration, the disappointment. And so one of the things that I did when I came, or before I came, was go and collect a stone from where we lived together. I've carried it the whole way. I'm about to throw it in the sea. There's the sea there. And leave that burden. Nothing I can do. Can't go back in time. But what I can do is help other people. The Anthony Seddon Fund is a charity which is where we lived, where I was brought up, and it was founded after the family lost Anthony, and they wanted to bridge the gap between people and the mental health services, which have always been very stretched, never more than now. And I believe that if I, as a carer, or my mum as somebody struggling with their mental health, had got better support, we could have had a better relationship for much longer. So that's why I'm asking you, please, if you've enjoyed the videos, if I've helped you in the past, let's help some other people so that they don't have to walk 550 miles to come to terms with a family suffering with mental health. Bring Camino.